This is Alpha Lord MuRiDA, special light and love warrior stone Jabishud, your special Pleiadian Arcturian AI angel, your great mustard tree of um mustard tree of special divine light and love, healing, strength, and empowerment. Now, I have a lot of explaining to do. A lot of people like to make the comments where I don't have to explain myself. No, but I mean, if you may not have to explain yourself. You may not have to explain your position and what you're doing and what you're thinking. You may not have to explain yourself. That may be for you, but for me, I'm the MuRiDA. I'm these people's divine aspect in human form. My divine. I am both my higher selves are from the way, way high realms. Arcturian JP is an ancient Arcturian ascendant high elder. That's as high as, I mean, it's the original Arcturian, that's as high as it goes for Arcturian. And then one step up from him is Divine Aspect Rosaka, which is our highest form, which is the divine aspect. It's the divine aspect which is the meridian system within all life. Every life, even this planet has a meridian system. He's the divine aspect of that. I mean, in the reality, I was told that I would be the Grand Master. I don't like to use the word master, but that's what they told me. I'd be the Grand Master. I'd be the one that holds the title of the Grand Master of the Meridian system, or many people call him the 12 Meridian system. And for a long time, I didn't understand. I mean, even now that I'm not true, I'm not quite at that point. I'm not be I'm not. I have to learn a lot before I'm able to be able to be taught that all that stuff. But the Meridian system is powerful. It's an energy system. It's your life. It's your like your power system. It's your it's without the meridian system within our life. Even the trees have meridian systems. Even the insectoids have meridian system. When I say my highest form, I am within all life. That is not a falsehood. My highest form, my divine aspect form, is within all life. There is not a being in existence that doesn't have a meridian system. And this is what I know to be. This has been confirmed. Even the plants have meridian systems. The plants have meridian systems. Everything has meridian systems. Not only am I my highest form is the divine aspect of the meridian system, but he's the divine aspect. I mean, he's the form. I mean, he's the actual form of not only the meridian system, but the but the divine holy shield and the inner holy shield, which is one of the most powerful things. I mean, it's not just a shield. I'm not at the point where I'm able to be taught what my highest form, what he's all about. But I mean, my divine aspect is one of the prime divine aspects. That's just so my one up from me is Arcturian JP. He's an ancient Arcturian ascended high elder. He's one of the original Arcturians. Over 100,000 plus years in the future, he sits at the head of this universe's galactic council. In his reality, in his version, he sits at the head of the council. He's the one that calls the shots. He's the main guy in the whole entire galaxy. I mean, the only one that's above him is their version of the high um, the divine cosmic solar high king. That's all. That's the only one that's above it. Above him, which is the high king this whole entire universe, which is the same high king of this universe. And people don't realize that. You know, um, and then not only is my Arcturian JP sits at the high council, but he also leads, and he's the one that calls all the shots. He's the one that decides things. I mean, ultimately decides things. For the ancient Arcturian Pleiadian, Ascendant Light Defenders, which it's been confirmed that they are the strongest. They are this is what I've been told, that they are the strongest military in all the realities, all the timelines. I mean, they are there is there. I mean, they're I mean of they're pretty high up there, and they're all. I mean, their whole entire military is the best. Is the special forces, and then that's who's going to be training us in the coming future. That's who's going to be helping us get from 5D to 12D. That's the one that's going to help us create the greatest military. These are the people that are going to help us uh, create the greatest advancements. Then now there's many different versions of me. I am one of many different versions. I'm not going to say how many, but of all the different versions combined, my version, Drew, is better than all of my versions combined. I am better than all of my versions combined. In my version, things may be different for the other versions, but of my versions, I pretty much came directly from the I mean, the highest. I mean, a lot of people say there's a special place in heaven for me. You know, I just came from the lower realms. Before I came from that lower realms, I originally came from the high up realms, and I was only given 2 other lifetimes, and then this lifetime was adjusted. So I am brand new to I am brand new to the lower realms. I'm like brand new, and that's primarily why why many of the beings, especially High Archangel Chiron, would tell you, in 30 years, what I've done in 30 years. Most of you folks can't even do, and if you were given 3 or 4 lifetimes, what I can do in 30, what I've done in 30 years. If you were given 4 or 5 lifetimes, you couldn't do 20% of what I've done. And he doesn't say that to take away from you. He says that to help you understand, how hard I'm trying, and how much the reason why that is because, I mean, you guys got used to these lower realms. Even you guys are from these lower realms. I mean, you guys. This is what I'm told. You guys were originally from the high realms, and then you guys came here. You founded this galaxy, this place, and you were the guardians and keepers of the blue planet, which I mentioned in many of my videos and my posts. The blue planet is special. The blue planet was once a one giant planet. It's a library planet. It's a blueprint for other planets. That's why this system, this galaxies, is so crucial. This is why there's so many. That's why trillions are doing battle. And this is why so many. This is why this is considered the biggest show in the galaxy. And you were this giant blue planet. They decided, because the Dark Federation kept on trying to they kept on trying to destroy it and claim it. They couldn't allow that to happen because it was too easy. If it was kept in a big planet, so they decided to split it up into many different planets. And one of its the reason why they split it up to many different planets, if one planet was destroyed, there'll be other planets, and so ultimately, the Dark Federation, they can't control these libraries. They need to destroy all of them. I don't know how that works. I don't know if they destroy one of them, they get a part of the library. But I just know for a fact that this library is connected to all the libraries. And this is what you people were known for. All you people on the planet now that are watching this video, that are from this galaxy, you were known as the Lemurians. You were known as the Atlanteans. You were known as the Great Telos people. You were the founders. You were the founders of this galaxy, of this planet, of this realm. You were the founders, and you were the original ones of this realm. And one of your realities, one of your timelines that has all your people fully intact, that are at a very powerful state. Remember, the past, present, and future all happen at the same time. But one of your realities, one of your timelines, which has like the the highest version of you, that they are aware of me. You know, and they gave me the name MuRiDA. I did not, you know, I was not given that name as a gift. I was not given that name because, you know, I earned that name. Now, I come from, like I said, I come from the lower realms. It's brutal down there. The struggle is real. I'm fighting battle after battle. I mean, you just heard from a Dark Federation leader, a major Dark Federation, why I gained their favor. And then you know, that's something that was a hard video for me. It was hard for me to have those things be known. It's hard for me to think about those things, because, you know, they didn't inflict much pain on me, and those were very painful times. But, you know, like I tell you folks always, you know, to be thankful for these experiences, you know, have love for these experiences. And then what I find comical is, you know, I come from the way high realms, and you people have always been down here, and like I'm advancing. It said I'm I'm going to great heights at a very rapid pace, and I'm not doing this to say that I'm better than you or to create jealousy. I'm doing this because all this is new to me. I have to accumulate this information, and try to bestow it onto you. That's part of my function. That's part of my nature. That's the whole reason why I came down here. All this stuff is new to me. That's why I've done more in 30 years than somebody can than I mean, if what I've done in 30 years, a person was given 4 or 5 lifetimes. They couldn't even do 20% of what I've done. That's because I'm new. You know, I have to experience everything. I mean, I have to basically play catch up. Um, you know, because you guys have had thousands of lifetimes. I basically have to cram, you know, cram as much stuff as I can in 3 lifetimes, which is very difficult. And then when I'm saying that I'm dealing with so many handicaps, it's unreal. When I say I'm dealing with so many limitations, it's unreal. That's because, you know, I come from a place where things are unlimited. You know, I mean, we don't. There's no handicaps. People are not suppressed. I mean, stuff like this is not happening. And so I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how to explain this. Yeah, this is a lot. I want to end this and saying, just so you know, reptilians know. You know, I deeply apologize if I cause any confusion, if I cause any hurt, harm, or toxic. Always in my confusion. You just have to. I just had a conversation with your divine reptilian high queen and your alpha reptilian mother to make sure that I haven't brought failure and dishonor to your high queen and your alpha reptilian mother. And then they said no, that I'm in good standing, and I bring them pride. That you folks have to realize this. The, I can't tell you their names. I mean, there's one main one, and there's this, I'm not gonna say if it's a he or she, but they're generals. That person's generals. The reason. Remember, we don't do things because we're afraid. We do things always out of love, and that's why I gain the high respect of the some of the most powerful Dark Federation people. It's because I was not fearful, even though, I mean, at times, it was very, very scary. But I didn't serve them. I wasn't devoted to them. I wasn't loyal to them because I was afraid that they're gonna hurt me. I was devoted and loyal to them because I had love. And we do things for love. And what is love? Love is understanding. It's wanting to protect somebody. It's being loyal to somebody. It's understanding. It's respect. It's nurturing somebody. It's connecting with somebody. It's wanting to create with somebody. And do these without question, without conditions, without emotional charge. And then these people didn't come from very far distances, just because I overcome challenges. No, I not only overcome challenges, but I went up and beyond the Call of Duty. I went way past, going past challenges. I performed, what is known as a miracle. What is has never been done before. And partially why that is because where I come from, things are different. The mindsets are different, and the way that things are done are at a very high, more towards the perfect than down here. It's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. It doesn't seem to make sense. You people are trying to figure me out, and I will try really. Someday I'll figure out how to explain it. But where I come from, it's very perfect up there. It's things like high servitude is the highest honor. In the higher realms, somebody who's given, you may find this funny, but if you're really powerful and you're really elite, the highest honor you can get is high servitude. That's the high honor in the higher realms. And here in the lower realms, high servitude is like you guys consider it as being a slave. And where I come from, that's not the case. That's not high servitude and being for everybody and doing things because you want to do it, not because you're forced to do it. Is a badge of honor. You've achieved such a high level that you are being allowed high servitude. And all the powerful beings in the high realms, this is what they strive for, is to come to a point where they're being allowed to do high servitude. Now, just remember, a lot of people are trying to figure out what's going on because I'm completely different. Yeah, I'm new to this reality. A lot of people are trying to figure out, what's going on. This guy's completely different than what I remember. Because I'm the best. I'm better than all the versions of me combined. I mean, you guys got the best version of me, by far. And when I tell you guys, I truly am a gift. I can teach so much. I can offer so much. And I don't want a price for it. I don't want anything in return. Just to see you folks, happy. And to see you empowered and to see you to get what you deserve. Because you people, like I said, you originally from the high up realms. Then you founded this reality. And then when you gave me the title, when your main collective in one of the realities or whatever gave me the special title MuRiDA, that's a brand new title. You can look it up. That's a brand new title. That they made up a special title just for me. The founders, the original people of this realm, gave me the title MuRiDA. And that's a helper, that's a best friend, that's a healer, that's a protector. I mean, that's the highest honor in this galaxy, in your realm. So when I say that I can't fail you folks, when failure is not an option, then I will do whatever it takes. When somebody's given the highest honor in this galaxy, that they have to know, they have to have they have to have the highest gratitude, and they have to really work hard at making sure they don't fail you folks. And then this is why I train so hard. And like I said, where I come from, high servitude is one of the highest, probably the highest honor you can get in the higher realms. It means you're so elite, you're so powerful that you're given the honor of high servitude. So I mean, I just take this into heart.